What's up, everybody? We are back here once again with some Pro 2 lights. We got the AMX powered by AMS Motorsports. Just a trim Pro 2 lights here at Bark River tonight as we watch them go around finishing their practice run. Let's go see. Is there an update on the point? Alright, so the point standings. There is a one drop week. Zachary is in first. Matox in second. Noack third. Noah Sanders fourth. And Anthony in that fifth position. That is the top five as it stands here for the two lights. I need to go ahead and mute that. Get talking. So we are about to have a bunch of heat races. There's a lot of people in here. How many people are in here? It looks like we got 24 people. That means 4 are going home here tonight. And the Pro 2 lights. Should be a wild one out here. Zachary out there doing a lap. We got Clint McFadden. He came and hung out with us as we were doing the modified earlier. Colton out there. Colton Buchanan. Definitely a big field here tonight. 24 trucks set to do battle, as most call it, the jumpy trucks. Let's go, Buck. What's up, Manuel? Over on Facebook watching today. What's up, Manuel? How are you doing tonight? Are we having a watch party? Is it just you over on Facebook? Clint McFadden. That looks like it's going to be the end of practice as we are going to get ready for heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 coming up here. Remember, top 3 will drop to the back from last week's race. Mason, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Mason up in the chat. Not too much. Just watching a whole lot of racing here tonight. Let me go ahead and make sure. Yeah, top three transfer. Let's go ahead and put that heat line up so we can not forget that. Top 3 going to transfer into the feature here tonight. So let's go ahead and bounce this up to that number 3 position. Just above Joshua there. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, it's still fun. That was cool, though, that you had people over there watching last week. Let's go ahead and go through tonight's starting grid for heat race number 1. It's going to be Clint McFadden starting on the pole. Zachary second. Charles in third. Joshua's going to start in that 4th position. Nick Nowak 5th. Cody in 6th. Vandenbush 7th. And Brock in that 8th position as 3 cars going to transfer over to the feature manual. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, bud. As everybody's just now getting up into the stream. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. I don't know. Did Lance say something? I heard him say, Lance, take it easy. Oh. Ooh, that sounds rough. That sounds rough, Lance. I had to look and see what he said. All right. We are going to wait for the leaders to fire it off here tonight. Stab TV is always fun. Let's go ahead and jump up to the chopper cam, which is always fun for these on the start. As we got 4 laps here for heat race number 1. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Zach and Clint race side by side. Oh, a little bit of contact. Clint sending it in hard. Clint's going to get the edge out of the turn. Give Clint the lead. Zach back to 2nd. And Joshua cleanly into that 3rd position as they come across the line to start lap number 1. It's going to get a little more chaotic back here. Nick is starting to put the pressure on the number 61 for that final transition drop. Up the hill. It's so fun to watch him coming out of there. As top 2 single file driving away from the field. Vandenbush in that 5th position, almost the back of Nick. Almost giving a little push. Here comes Nick up. Oh! Nick just killed Josh. Oh, Josh gets killed in the turn as Nick gets up into him. Let's go take a look and see what happened there. Nick kind of sends it in. Gets on the door of the 61 right here. Oof. And Josh goes for a ride, the first ride we've seen here tonight. Gary, thank you for the like. Morgan, thank you for the like as we watch the jumpy truck It's going to be Vandenbush up to that third position. He's in a transfer spot. Zach got around Clint through all that. We didn't catch it as I was watching them to race it out. As Zach drives away, but Vandenbush now on the heels of that number 2 machine, trying to find a way around Clint, trying to dig up under him as they come to complete lap number 1, this time by. Lap 1 complete and in the book. Do it here. This is the track where the track map does not work. As Zach is pulling away from the field, he's out by 1.3 seconds. Clint now giving himself a little breathing room between him and Taylor. Back to Nick in that 4th position. Cody with a K. And 5th, Brock, Charles, and Josh is on pit road. We're going to watch Zach leading the way here on lap number 2. As top 3 are going to transfer. Uh-oh, looks like Cody's off the track. Oh! Big hit there as Cody off the track and Brock into a bar. Here comes Charles up into the mix. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Cody here. He misses. Oh, he gets that berm there. Look at this hit. Watch this hit. Boom! Boom! Big hit there. As Brock is going to be out of this one as he is blowing up. He's going to jump on pit row. We got a battle for that 2nd spot now as Vandenbush is there and Nowak right behind him. Vandenbush jumps up to 2nd. Here comes Nowak on the high side. Oh, he's going to grab the wall. Clint keeps the 3rd spot. Here comes Nick back up underneath him. Ox, thank you for the like. Anthony, thank you for the likes and the shares. As we watch the battle for that 3rd position. Mr. Consistency all over the heels of Clint as they come down through the sweeper. Here comes Nick up underneath. Oh, gets a little bit into McFadden, but McFadden keeps it straight. These are the Pro 2 lights. These are the lights. A little slower. The Pro 2s are for the oval. They'll do the Pro 2s with the oval, which have a little bit more power. So Nowak's going to lose a little bit of ground. These are all about keeping that momentum going. You lose the momentum in these, you lose a lot of time. Pro 2 lights, it's very important to keep that momentum going. Here comes Clint trying to close back in on Vandenbush as the top 4 are pretty spread out. Cody took that big hit in the rear, but keeps it going. Brock getting the worst of that. He got a fast repair. That motor is no longer smoking. Charles in that number 55 trying to close in on Cody as we jump back up to the front. It is all Zach as he comes and gets the white flag. 1 lap to go here in heat race number 1. Vandenbush 2nd, Clint and 3rd, and Nick in that 4th spot. He looks like he's going to start the pole in the Conti here tonight. Good racing out here tonight. Little spread out right now. That's from a lot of contact. Like I said, the momentum is so important. You make contact with somebody else, it kills your momentum, and you lose a lot of ground, as you can see by the top 4, as spread out as they are. Still digging hard. Nick is closing in on Clint, though. Clint trying to hold off Nick as Nick closes that a ton here. We're going to have a battle for that final transfer spot. Nick trying to run it hard in that 145 as they got a couple more corners left to go. Nowak all over, closing in. Can he get to Clint? Couple more S's. Here comes Nick digging in hard. He is close to the back bumper. He's going to slide out too far. That's going to cost him. It's going to be Zach with the win. Vandenbush is going to slide home 2nd, and Clint's going to roll it home in that 3rd position. He is going to the feature here tonight. Nick, I'm sorry, bud. Mr. Consistency, you are going to the Consi. All right, so heat race number 1 in the books. Let's get ready for heat race number 2. All right. Oh, we got to wait for Cody and Charles to cross still. I think they just did. All right, so those guys crossed the line. Oh, maybe Brock has not finished his lap yet. So he's got a couple more turns, and then the session will end. We're going to follow Brock through these last couple corners. He's going to get some much-needed practice for the Consi because he's going to have a lot of work to get in there. All right, heat number one is now complete as Brock comes across the line. And we jump over to heat race number two. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. It's going to be Buck on the pole here for heat race number one. Going to be Frank in second, Dane third, followed by Lance in fourth. Eddie's going to start in that fifth position, David sixth, Jason Dill seventh, and Alexander Good in that eighth and final spot. 4 laps here for heat race number two. Who's your picks? I know I got a Buck fan out there. Where you at? Where's my Buck fan? As we look for the green flag. Oh, are they hitting each other already? Under pace laps? What's going on here? As they get it fixed and situated. Yep, there's the Buck fans. Looking for he got a good pull, getting the pull, looking for the green. When they get up over the hill, you'll see them take off. Who's gonna get it? Coming to lap number one. They're matched up side by side. Looking for the green flag this time by. Let's jump up in the chopper cam so you get a good view of everybody and what's going on. Green flag is out. Ooh, Buck with a good jump on the outside. He's going to have a nice jump into the hole as they come around the first corner. They're side by side for second. We got Dane digging down low as Franklin's trying not to fall back to third. But a great run for Dane on the outside as Buck is going to lead it coming to lap number one. Buck leading it in that 202 coming across the line to start lap number one. Let's scroll back. It is absolute chaos right here around that final transfer spot. Franklin has it. Here comes Eddie looking for it as they come down the straightaway. It's going to be Eddie moving into that final transfer spot. Lance digging in the number 29. He's looking for fourth. Here goes a little bit of contact between Franklin and Lance as Franklin almost pushed out to the grass. So this is going to be your battle for that final transfer spot. Eddie is in third. Lance trying to dig in. I'll tell you what, Lance has been putting some work in. Aaron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Lance has been putting some work in. Contact! Franklin off the track, hard into the wall. He's going to get that thing back up onto the track as him and Lance got together. Lance in that fourth spot trying to reel in Eddie for that final transfer spot as Dane has closed in on Buck for the lead. We got battles all over the place. Rance, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it as always. As we are watching the battle here for the lead, Dane is there. Buck trying to hold him off. Looks like Lance might actually be closing in on Eddie as we look up ahead, watching this battle for the lead. Dane all over the back of Buck as they completed lap number one. Buck leads it. Here comes Dane, though, to the inside of the number 96. Going to be a drag race as Buck has outside. He's going to get a good run out of the turn. Try to position himself. He pushes in high, but able to make it work. Oh, a little contact as Dane gets in on his left rear quarter panel. They're going to keep it straight. Here comes Eddie closing in on these top two as they made contact. Lance just out of earshot in that number 29 machine. Could he capitalize on a mistake as they continue to battle for the lead? Here comes Dane digging down low. Man, Buck with a big run. Oh, more contact as Dane gets sideways in the air. That's going to put Eddie all over his heels. That's what Buck needs. Wow, what a run by Dane as he digs that inside. But Buck has a second lead as they come to complete lap number two. It's going to be halfway through when they cross the start-finish line. give the lead to Buck as they cross the line to complete lap number 2. Dane in second. Eddie's falling back. Here comes Lance trying to put the heat on him. They got racing back here for that first person to the Consi as we're going to watch this battle here. This is the battle for the win up front and the battle for the final transfer spot. Eddie has it in that Apex number 21. Lance is there. He has definitely been digging and grinding a lot harder, getting a little more aggressive. Does he have anything for the number 21? Loses a little bit of ground as Eddie actually closes in on the top 2. Dane has caught Buck once again. We're going to get a battle for the lead here soon as Dane is closing that gap in the number 96. He's going to get a nice run out of there, give himself a little bit of breathing room. But Dane digs back as Eddie is all over his heels. He knows he has to go. Dane sends it into the turn hard. Buck continues to lead. As they come around, they're going to complete lap number 3. This time by as we look for the white flag. Ooh, that looked funky. A little awkward for Buck as Dane has to deal with Eddie. Here comes Lance underneath. Lance gets contact. White flag is out. Zach, as always, thank you for the share. As we jump back up to this battle for second, Eddie all over the heels for Dane. Colton continues to lead. Can Buck get the win? So they do these every week. Next week is the last race of the season. And then they do an oval in the Pro 2s after this stuff. So let's see. I always forget, so I always got to look. Let's see. So next week we're going to be at Crandon Full for these. And then let's find the oval series. What do we got next? Oh, little contact there. As Eddie Eddie sideways. Oh, Lance gets into the back of him. Oh, it's getting crazy back here. Lance is going to lose the spot. Buck winning, being flawless, or looking like he's going to win here. As they come to the line this time by... Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the schedule is. So tonight, Charlotte Dirt and Lucas Oil for the Oval Series as Buck takes the win in heat race number 2. Second's going to be Dane, Eddie in third, and Lance. Lance had a heck of a run there. Almost gets that third position. Josh, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As that's going to be the end of heat race number 2. All right, so Crandon Short next week, same time, or Crandon Long, full, whatever it is, next week for these guys. And then the Pro 2 lights that they run after this, or the Pro 2s that they run after this, they run on an oval. They're running Charlotte tonight, Lucas Oil next week. All right, let's get back up to the starting grid for heat race number 2. It's going to be Anthony starting on the pole here. Zach Clifton second, Noah third, James Burke fourth. James Burke fourth, Thomas Vickers fifth, Austin sixth, Austin Balson and sixth, Janus seventh, and Nathan Batoxen starting shotgun on the field in that 8th and final spot. Who's your pick for heat race number 2? What's up, George? What's up, buddy? Josh always coming out there with the best in the business. What's up, bud? That was a great heat. All right, they are stacking them up. Anthony leading the field here, coming to the green. As they got it stacked up, Metoxen has a lot to work to do, starting at the back. George, thank you for the like. We are looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come across the jump. It's not a line like a normal track. Vickers has got a little work to do, though. In the 23s, we got contact at the back of the pack. Metoxen trying to pick him off as he gets around Austin. James Burke next ahead as Anthony leads the way. Anthony was fastest in practice here tonight in the 217. He's going to be hard to beat. Noah second, Zach Clifton third. Those are the three transferring as it stands right now as Metoxen makes short work of James Burke and moves up to that sixth position. Up ahead, you got Vickers and Bolson. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Battling up ahead, but here comes Metoxen digging hard in the number 19 is Vickers Blakes. He's trying to gain some ground. Could he catch the leaders and transfer in here? What an accomplishment that would be, coming from 8th into the and making it to the feature. Travis Love, thank you for the like, appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it. As Anthony continues to lead, Noah second, Zach Clifton third, Thomas Vickers fourth, Austin B in that fifth position, and Metoxen sixth, Burke seventh, and Austin Janus in that number 8 position. Back up to the top 4 or 3 as they take it single file. Vickers trying to close the gap. We're going to keep an eye on it. It's 2 seconds back to Vickers as these guys run single file. How patient is Metoxen going to be in the number 19? What's up, Brett? What's up, buddy? Battle for the 4th position. This is the biggest battle on the track. Top 3 are separated. Here comes Metoxen looking for a spot as Austin B gets a little sideways. They are side by side for that number 5 position as they come out the turn. Vickers in 4th. Metoxen's going to get fixed. Fifth. Next. Oh, no, he drifts wide. He gets passed by 2. Burke and Austin B both get around him. What a battle back here for that 5th position as Austin B takes that spot back. Here comes Vickers to the top side. These guys battling hard. Wow. Austin to the top side. Burke in 6th. Metoxen in 7th. I need to grab a drink. All this broadcasting. Up to the front. Anthony continues to lead. Noah second. Zach Clifton third. Thomas Vickers in 4th. He is not gaining on the leaders. I can't believe Metoxen got sent all the way back to 7th after putting that work in to get up to 5th. He pushes back to 7th as Anthony continues to lead. Zach Clifton disappearing. Anthony leads it at the halfway point as they run single file for the top 3. Let's jump back here. James and Metoxen get together. James ends up on his side. Unfortunate for him. Let's go take a look and see what happened to him. I think he got Metoxen. Is that what happened? Did Burke get Metoxen? All right. Little contact there. Oh, man, he almost grabbed that wall. Oh, Burke got sideways. Whoa, what a flip by Burke. As Metoxen had nowhere to go. Obviously, no cautions in this. Anthony leads it. Noah second. Zach Clifton third. Thomas Vickers, Austin B, Nathan Metoxen, and Austin Janus. Rounding out the field as Burke is on pit road. It looks like we might end up with a battle for that 4th spot as the leader stays single file. Isaac, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. As these guys stay single file, Vickers is starting to blink. Austin closing the gap. You guys don't want to miss the feature or the LCQ. That's going to be wild here tonight as we go to working on completing heat race number 3. Then to the Consi. It's going to be white flag in the air. One more lap to go. Here in heat race number 3. Austin trying to close in on that 3rd position, moving up to the front. Anthony continues to lead. Noah second, Clifton third, Vickers as Austin makes a move up underneath Vickers. We got a battle for 4th. Austin down low. He's going to push Vickers a little bit wide, try to get him to the grass and get that spot. He's going to do it with force as he moves up to that 4th position. Metoxen closing the gap behind him as we almost see Austin Janus just about flip over behind him as Metoxen tries to close in on Vickers next. Last lap as it looks like Anthony's got this one in the bag as long as he doesn't make a mistake. We're watching the battle for 4th as Vickers tries to fight back. Metoxen is there. 3-car battle for 4th. 3-car battle to the consi because it's not for the feature. Here comes Metoxin, looking low. He's looking for another spot. He's going to slide in. Ooh, he gets the door to Vickers. He's going to have the position coming out of the turn. It's going to be Anthony with the win. Noah second. Zach Clifton third. Who's going to get fourth? It's going to be Austin fourth. Metoxin fifth. Vickers sixth. Janus seventh. And Burke in that 8th position. Good racing there. That was wild. That was fun. We are going to the consi. Let's see how many consis it's going to give us. Is it Is it giving us 2? It's going to give us 2, so 5. 5 from each consi. That looks... All right, so we got 2 consis here tonight. Hopefully we can get a little bit in so that I can get this in pretty quick so I can eat something before the next one because... Margarine, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As we get ready for the C-Main, top 5 are going to transfer. Let's go ahead. I got to move that heat down to 5th. My bad, guys. All right, so top 5 transfer. 2 people going home. Let's get up here and do the starting grid really quick before they start. It's going to be Nick starting on the pole. Austin 2nd. David 3rd. Charles 4th. Vickers 5th. Austin Good 6th. And Joshua in 7th. It's going to be 4 laps here in the C-Main. Let's get in the feature, I guess, right? Yeah. All right, so Nick's going to lead them into that number 145 to the green flag. I don't know if I've ever seen him quite this close. Like this, they haven't had this many they haven't had this many mains since they started the series this season. So this is definitely the biggest field. Green flag is out as they come across the line. It's going to be Nick with a great jump. We're going to watch around that final transfer spot as Austin B takes that 2nd position. It is Vickers currently and Charles battling right around that transfer spot. Joshua is going to make, contact with the inside wall. That was Charles hitting that inside wall. That cost him a bunch of time. He's going to be off the track as we got a battle for that 4th position. Joshua. Oh, no. Whoa, David, where you going? You can't park there, bud. David off the track. That's going to put Alexander Good up into the feature as they continue to battle between Vickers and Joshua. Joshua's going to have to run on the outside. As they touch coming out the corner. What a battle for 3rd. Joshua's going to take it this time. Vickers falls back to that 4th position. He's going to try and fight back. Up at the front, there's single file. Quite a bit of gap between them. Single file for the field. Alexander, final car in. Can Charles catch him or David? Top 5 transfer after here in the C-Main. Let's see. Let's go, Bert. Get it. Get your butt moving. He's going to have to do that in the next one to make it. That is great, Clifton. Oh, we got the dirty Plum up there. What's up? What's up, Plumley? I'm surprised you're not out here. You got something else going on, Plumley? As Nick continues to lead, it looks like Charles having more issues at the back. Nick, Mr. Consistency, out in front in the C-Main, looking to race his way into the feature. Austin B trying to close the gap. He's got 1 second back in that number 25. Joshua in 3rd. Thomas Vickers 4th. As Alexander Good starting to put the pressure on Vickers. Let's go up here and watch the leaders as Austin tries to close that gap between him and Nick. The gap is starting to widen just a little bit. Driving to work. Wouldn't you rather drive to work in one of these? No, I'm just kidding. As the leaders are controlling this one, we're going to be halfway through this time by Nick Nowak. Austin, Joshua, Vickers, and Alexander Good currently in the feature. All they got to do is be clean here the rest of the way as Nowak leads the way, coming to the halfway point this time by Gnarly. Thank you for the sub over there on YouTube. Appreciate it, buddy. As they come across the line, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Nick out front, Austin second, Joshua third, Vickers fourth, Austin Good in fifth. Charles back here hoping and praying somebody makes a mistake up in front of him, same as David. David needs 2 mistakes to make his way in. But Nick, he's just got to be clean the rest of the way as he continues to lead the field in that 145. Can he get a win later on tonight as he leads the C-Main? Sorry, guys. He leads the C-Main. Austin trying to close that gap and stayed just about the same. Austin was just a little bit quicker last lap. It wasn't a big difference. Not enough that Nick has to worry as they got a couple more S's. Coming, closing in on the white flag this time by. They're going to get the white flag this time by. Nick's going to cruise through. He pulled a little bit on Austin that time by through that section. White flag in the air. One more flag to go. One more lap. Sorry, lap to go. Definitely wish I was out there driving. Yeah, for sure. We have a driver. Next one for Oval. Yeah. What's up, Cole? We got some action over there on YouTube. YouTube's starting to pick up. YouTube's been picking up a lot, which is good for me. Nick continues to lead. Austin second. Joshua third. Thomas Vickers fourth. Everybody pretty spread out. Wyatt Field here tonight. We might get a battle for first person going home here, as it looks like David has closed the gap on Charles. Up front, not a whole lot of action. Let's see how hard these guys will race for last. Derry, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As Charles has that 6 spot. David closing it in. The battle for first person home, going home, is starting now. Starting to heat up here on the final lap. Nick over halfway through this lap. He's got about 3/10 of a lap to go. Watching the battle for the last position. David has caught him. Connected, waiting for the stream to reconnect. Oh, it's back. It's back. I don't know what happened there, but I lost a signal as we were watching the battle for last. But it looks and appears that we are back. Had a little bit of hiccup there, guys. Thanks for coming back as we get ready for the B main. It's going to be top 5 transferred from this one. Just like the last one, that's going to be Lance on the pole, Cody second, Nathan Matoxin third, Jason fourth, Brock fifth, Austin Janus sixth, Franklin seventh, and James Burke in eighth. Let's go ahead and get close up to these guys as they're set to take the green flag this time by. Let's go ahead and close out the grid. Sorry about the little disconnection issue there, guys. We are back as we look for the green flag this time by. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. I don't know what happened. Get those shares back out there as Lance gets on the gas. Green flag is out. We got Lance out front. Here comes Cody to the outside. He's trying to take the lead away. Battling it out side by side for the lead. Lance slides back to second. Run over the whoops there. And oh, Lance gets turned around. Oof. Backs it into Jason Dill. Jason keeps it going straight as Lance gets turned around there. Let's go see if there was a contact. Oh, the 46 of Brock into Lance turns Lance around. Lance is going to need a lot of help to make it in the feature here tonight. Up front, it's all Cody. Out in front, is it just green screen? The only way I can fix it is to turn this off and go back in, which is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to turn it on. I'll be back live here. Give it about